Alrighty, so we've got our Dodge Green Caravan here. You've seen on previous videos we've fixed it up mechanically, so she's running good. And then the previous video you saw me remove all these seat belts through here to tidy that up. I've removed the seats, and now we're going to have a go at building a bed frame, so raising the bed up off the base, leaving room for storage underneath, and then also making the shelving unit off to the side. So yeah, like any good project, you got a plan. Bed, that end bed part of the bed is removable, so we can get in through there when we need to. Shelving's off to the left, so that'll make that left sliding door redundant. Yeah, and then through the side here we can fit skis and longer stuff, and we've just made measurements of the bed and the ski bag, so those are the main things we sort of want to fit in here. So yeah, we'll just customize it to make that all work. Let's get into it. So how I'm going to start is we're going to break it down into sections. I'm going to start with this bed section. This will be the permanent part of the bed, and yeah, break it down into modules like that, so then yeah, it makes it easier mentally, but then it also then gives us our governing points for our shelves and our other section of the removable bed. Yeah. Alright, so I've got this supporting side panel for this bed here. We need to cut it to the contour of the van floor, so we'll just cut a little thin block of wood with a pencil. Just going to go like this and keep that upright. That should follow the van. That's the contour section, and then all that's flat, so if I draw a flat line from there to there, should be good. Voila! It's all trimmed up. Now we need to measure down from where we want it, and then cut this down to the right height, just with a straight line. Might be a bit out of level. Looks pretty good though. So I made those two side panels, cut to the contours of the bottom of the van. Now I'm just making sure the height of them is the same. Looking back, looks pretty good. So this sort of stuff you can't use a level. You just got to eye it up, because you know the van could be on an angle. Yeah, it looks pretty flat to me, so that's cool. I'll be able to take off an even amount to drop them down to the correct height. Got the two sides screwed together with the middle brace on top of the steel beam there. Cut that out for a bit of weight reduction, and so you can see through too if you're trying to find something. Another thing that is making this project interesting is we're using all plywood offcuts, so trying to maximize each piece, figuring out what bit would be best where. Hits a piece there, offcut, and here it all is here. So yeah, making it work, writing on what one goes where so I don't forget. So I'm just figuring out the top pieces to go on top of the bed now. It's going to be 3 separate bits of wood going widthways. We're just fitting this top piece to the back of the bed base. Close the boot. I'll roughly cut that to shape I want. That's hard up at the end there, so we want to come back 10mm. Slightly off the edge. Alright, there's a bit of a gap, and then I've marked a line line along there, like so. We get our tape, we measure, so it's 30 mil. Got to cut off this piece for that to fit in. Cut that now, see if it fits. Yeah. Bit of a gap. Just a bit long here. Make sure it's back in position. Lined up with our marks. Push that in there, and we've just got to mark along the bottom, cut that, and then that'll be its size. Done the back piece, now this middle piece, I've doubled it up and cut slots in it, but I've doubled it up so then this piece can rest on it. Strengthened it up underneath, and then when we want to do away with the bed, push it and it'll slide all the way in. And that's the bed pretty much done, apart from routering the edges around and a few more screws. And now we'll probably look at bridging this gap, so carrying the bed over, but then that'll be removable, and then some shelving, so it's good progress. What's time? 1 o'clock, started about 9, about 4 hours work. Happy as. So we've got the next panel here that I've cut out, and then I've also just cut into the wheel well, just plastic, broke a bit there, and then that'll support that edge, another one there. I want this to be removable, so it slots in, slides in, that in first, and then that in there. Bit of a gap, just smoothing that out. So that can be put into, so you just got a bit more bed space so you don't roll off into this crevasse. And then yeah, if you want to pack something more substantial in there while you're on the move, you can pull it out. That's pretty good for now. Coming together. So, starting the shelf unit. Made it flush, everything else. Just keeping in mind we'd have the skis come through there. There's a hole there. So making it to strengthen that up. And then also take into account this opening. So I'll have to screw it down at that back corner to stop it tilting. That's pretty good. Those across there to strengthen it up, and also be able to put some bottles and stuff in there, open that door and get to it from the other side. No plans, no levels, no squares, on a budget. Got minimal tools, but we're making it work. It's the next day now, and we've got this top shelf screwed on there, and then I'm just going to put some sides and box out, put like a edge around this top piece, and that'll be our final shelf. I was going to go a bit higher, but I think that'll be suffice. Put some tall high edges on it, and yeah. Couple of screws, stop it tipping over. All accessible from this side. Alright, that's it done for now. Next part's just giving it all a sand, routering off all the square edges, and finding some old paint to paint it all. But yeah, all good for now.